First Nation storytellers, I hope that you have your fuzzy notebook that says cupcakes for breakfast or something else clever. But, we're trying to get productive and inspired for the new year. My old writing workshop shut down for COVID, and then it sort of transformed into a salon more than a writing workshop. So we had our first meeting on Zoom, and we had a writing prompt that was about Hollywood, and specifically to roast Hollywood. And you know what that means. Just, to take the piss out of Hollywood and talk specifically about what you call the production side of Hollywood, like the people who actually, do all the brass tacks of production. So let's get right down to it. Bear with me because I'm reading other people's writing. And there's, our interest is to kind of do things and not put our pens down. You don't want it to be perfect, but you don't want to get into that place where you're kind of backing off, filling the page by correcting things and making it perfect or being nervous about what you're saying. Two things I will say. The best thing about having fake nails is that it's like having a comb or a brush right on your hand, and you can also use them for cooking because you can lift things and turn them without utensils because these don't let your skin get burned. They do burn though, because I tried to light something like a candle, maybe not a candle, and I burned the inside of this nail and it was actually on fire, but it looks okay for now. That's, that's the investment you make in beauty. And, these lash extensions are very heavy, and I'm not going to say they're super comfortable. They look great because I don't have any other makeup on my eyes, but, they do kind of they hang down into your field of vision, and they make you look a little kind of puppy dog, sad-eyed, if you will. But in any case, let's get down to business. First Nation Storytellers 2022 presents The Roast of Hollywood, hashtag Set Life Edition. Hollywood, home of the brokest, baddest, 3 people to an apartment living wannabes. No matter what their job is, not one person doesn't have a script and a dream to make their own show, to shoot their own movie, or to make themselves a star. But there are stereotypes. There once was a Class A truck driver named Steve who loved to get pegged in the eve. He told me the deal, lest other men appeal. Steve broke down the Hollywood scene. Numero uno. If you want to get into stunts, get ready to run and take a punch. Precision driving and horse riding you can try, but if you wanna belong at the parties, best to be by, 'cause you never want to cover your eyes during the best parts. Numero dos. The electricians are very smart. They transform physics and light bulbs into art. They wear rubber gloves so they don't burn their hands and dangle from the rafters like Spider-Man, but can talk your ears off with their snooty squawk. Numero tres. Producers got it all figured out. They make loads of money but care most about clout. For them, Hollywood is less about power than control. They will get back at anyone who done told. They live by the mantra, 12 for me and 1 for you. Numero cuatro. Hair and makeup earns the most of those below the line. They fly in to do last looks, then sit on their shapely behinds. Though Teamsters prefer to go half on a mortgage with them, they retain their jobs by making the UPM come, and mostly don't do their best work on themselves. Numero cinco. The COVID team is mostly there to catch a dick, or to find someone not in their home to do it with. Some champion the science and compel compliance, while for most it was this or checkout at CVS. Numero seis. Riders and stand-ins are mostly corporate welfare. I knew a multi-season credited rider who never once brought a laptop there. I'll say it again. I knew a multi-season credited rider who never once brought a laptop there. Some stand-ins bribe with electronics for season-long gigs. Others sleep with DPs or ADs while wearing their wigs. And if you ask them for a job lead, they'll just shrug while smoking green cigs. Numero siete. Folks consider background actors low-cost, disposable tail, who will do anything for a yellow union voucher without fail. Folks consider background actors low-cost, disposable tail, who will do anything for a yellow union voucher without fail. Wranglers slur them as props who eat. They fake talk, fake sweep, and cross silently on their feet. With no background checks, you are lucky if your Dior. With no background checks, you are lucky if you escape them with your life, your Dior makeup, and pair of Dre's Beats. Did that make sense? I'll do that one again. Numero siete. Thank you for sending this in. You know who you are. Numero siete. Folks consider background actors low-cost, disposable tail, who will do anything for a yellow union voucher without fail. Wranglers slur them as props who eat. They fake talk, fake sweep, and cross silently on their feet. With no background checks, you are lucky if you escape them with your life, your Dior makeup, and your pair of Dre's Beats. Thank you. Set Life, Hollywood Style. Was that an appropriate roast? Shout out to, let's see, who were my favorite roasters? Lisa Lampanelli and Kaya, of course, and a few other people. But yeah, let me know what you think, and if you have any other stanzas for the poem, feel free. It's the First Nation Storytellers, and we'll look forward to your opinions, your review, and your contributions. Okay, well, I'm gonna check out now and get on to the next thing. Hope you're having a great new year. It's the year of the tiger, so you know what that means. Rawr.